Let me express how impressed I am at the effort that our brothers and sisters in Kenya are making to provide affordable housing. I was very impressed when I watched the video. And I asked President Ruto, I said, but how are you funding this? And so he's giving me a few tips, which I hope that I can go back to Ghana with. Housing is a basic human need. And indeed, it is important if our people are to live in dignity. Unfortunately, because of other pressing budgetary needs, education, health, agriculture, and so on, often housing is relegated to the background. I think with the help of UN Habitat, Shelter Afrique, and all that, this is the time for us to reposition the issue of housing so that our people can get decent places to live. In Ghana, the biggest cost to every household is accommodation. Because of the shortage of housing, the landlords take a premium in terms of rent. And so people with salaries are called to make rent advances of 1 year and 2 years before they can get a place to lay their head. A housing deficit of 2.8 million homes. We've cut that down to about 1.8, but still there's a lot of pressure for people to own their own homes. Now there's a question about affordable housing and low-cost housing. We have done several affordable housing projects, but however we try, because of the high cost of building materials, a home comes typically at a cost of about $50,000. Now, is $50,000 for a home affordable? Look at what the living wage is in different countries to be able to determine that. And so often you find that it is the rich, the middle class that snap up these houses, and more ordinary people are not able to afford them. So what is agitating our minds is how to bring the homes in at a lower cost. And like my brother said, land is one of the main issues. And so if government takes off the cost of land from the house, you reduce the cost of the house by a very significant percentage. And so that's one of the things that we have adopted, and I'm happy that he spoke about it. Aside from that, we are separating affordable housing from low-cost housing. Low-cost housing can be done with local materials and bring it in at a much lower cost, especially for the districts and the rural areas. While for the more standard housing, apartments and so on and so forth, they are more suited to an urban environment.